If I gave you a PS5 and told you not to play it for a week, could you do it? Be honest. There's a PS5 right in front of you, and it's got all your favourite games. Could you refrain from playing? See, that's the test. Because desire is the voice that tells you just one more game. And discipline is the voice and the version of you that walks away. Protocol 3 is about discipline over desire. And I need you to understand that desire isn't strength, it's weakness. And discipline is the true power. Your cravings, that's your enemy, brother. These urges, this constant need to seek out dopamine, it's counterproductive. So when your brain tells you, just one more game, I need you to refer to Protocol 2 and think about your inner voice and ask yourself now, is there any benefit in succumbing to your desires and choosing desire over discipline? Ask yourself, be honest with yourself. I want you guys to imagine you're playing a game, right? Let's say you're playing GTA, you're on story mode, you've beat the levels and it's 3 hours in and suddenly you've decided to hit pause on the game. So you were on this mission to finish the game, but somewhere along the line you've paused. And now you've decided to open up a new tab and start gambling, online casino, because that's what desire has told you to do. Will you make any more progress on your GTA game, this mission? No, because you've just abandoned it, right? And that's what plenty of you guys do. The GTA mission is your life, and the casino, well, that could be anything. That's you pausing your mission to scroll, to wank, to skip gym. That's what you're doing, right? When you choose your desire over discipline, you're pausing your game of life. You're pausing your endeavor of success to take a dopamine hit. Are you serious, buddy? Are you serious about your goals? Are you serious about the life that you wish to pursue? Are you serious about this GTA mission? Because you hit pause. Why hit pause? See, discipline is an amplifier. It's a multiplier. It's like a snowball. It continues to give you steam and momentum. Desire is a roadblock. It's a temporary roadblock. It's a traffic light where you stop and do what? Take a small dopamine hit. There's no point to this game. It's a hedonic treadmill, one that never ends. So the sooner you understand that this idea of rejecting comfort, this idea of choosing discipline over desire is one that will push you towards your dream life, the sooner you get to your dream life. Discipline is choosing this mission first, always. This mission that you have, your life's purpose, your life's mission. Discipline is the thing that pushes you to make sure you get there. You collect evidence along the way, a stack of undeniable proof that gives you enough confidence to say, I will achieve everything that I say I will achieve. But if every moment and every opportunity you have, you take a second, a breather, to have a scroll, to have a wank, to chill with your mates, are you building momentum? Think about the trajectory you're on if you was in a marathon. How many breaks would you ideally want to take? If you're trying to finish this marathon of life, why do you keep stopping? Run at a consistent pace and don't stop till you get to the motherfucking finish line, bro. And that's what discipline is. You don't stop. Don't take your eye off the ball. See, discipline isn't ferociousness. It's not running at full pelt. It's not sprinting. This is a marathon. Discipline is doing the small things consistently over time to stack and compound and give you that undeniable evidence that we talked about. Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind and not outside events. If you realize this, then you will find strength. So ask yourself this, how the fuck does a samosa, a Dorito, or pixels on a screen have that much power over me? How does that samosa have that much power that it pushes me off my training and nutrition? When your plan, your mission, was to be the best version of yourself, to be in fighting fit, healthy shape, yet your desire, the strength of this samosa, has made you fall off your path? Are you that weak? That's how you must treat your cravings. It must be absolutely zero tolerance. If you think you're in control, you're not, buddy. Your cravings are. And it doesn't have to be that way. See, if your grocery list looked like a mission, if your grocery list had no space for a samosa, if it was clean, lean, deadly, then your systems would push you and promote you in a life of discipline. You'd make the disciplined choice. You'd make the harder choice because there is no samosa at home. There's only chicken breast and vegetables. So that's the systematic approach to ensuring you choose the disciplined choice over desire. So think about whenever you're on a tight budget and you check your bank account before every purchase, that's how you need to treat your cravings. Every decision costs you energy and you've only got so many points in a day. So ask yourself, should I be making this decision? The same way, should I be making this purchase? I need you to self-reflect before every decision and think, I'm at a fork in the road. There's two decisions here. Which one is more in line with discipline and which one is more in line with desire? Desire will be the one that looks beautiful. It's the lady in the red dress. It's the thing that seduces you. Come to this life of comfort, but you must stay disciplined. This is where you train your mind. This is where you use that power that you've built by saying no over and over and over again and choose the harder choice. Choose the heroic choice so that you get the better outcome. You don't deserve a treat. You deserve the results. You deserve this outcome. This is what you need. Think about every time you chose discipline over desire. Think about every time you said, I don't feel like doing it, but I'm going to lace up my boots and get to work. How much do you want to bet that by the end of it, you actually felt all right? See, majority of what we think about, both negative and positive, is amplified. So when you look at the desire to wank, for example, it looks brilliant. You're amplifying it in your head. I really need to deload. But then you have the post-night clarity and every single time we're like, why did I do it? Right? And on the flip side, the work, the disciplined route, it looks hard. Oh, so much work. I don't want to get started. But then once you get started, you're like, oh, this wasn't so bad. In fact, I can do more. And you get a sense of fulfillment. So have a look at that juxtaposition. Have a look at that oxymoron. It's such a paradox, right? The one that looks nice, the one that's dressed up to give you pleasure, more often than not, doesn't even satisfy the cravings you wanted. And on the flip side, the thing that looks to be difficult, the thing that looks like it's going to cause you a lot of pain, actually, on the other side of that pain is a whole bunch of progress. And that's the thing that gives you fulfillment. So boys, take this concept of discipline and desire and ask yourself, with every action you take over the next week, what am I acting on? Desire or discipline? What runs your code? Discipline or desire? And there is a winning strategy, boys. And I think you know which one it is. That's been Protocol 3. I hope you boys enjoyed. Short and sweet one. Again, if you want the full breakdown, make sure to check out my ebook, linked in the description. And there's plenty more stuff in there. I've got a newsletter that I send out every single day. The morning reflection before the scrolls. If you enjoyed, please make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And boys, I'll see you in the next one.